Hello guys, welcome back to another edition of the Black Star series, live here on Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. So guys, on Friday, the 17th of November, the Black Stars will hold Madagascar at the Bawumia Sports Stadium for the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. And also on the 21st of November, the Black Stars will travel out of Ghana and play against Comoros at the Morini Stadium in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Now, these two games would kickstart the Black Stars campaign for the World Cup. And this World Cup is very important because Africa has the chance to represent about 9 to 10 countries in this World Cup. And the World Cup will be hosted in 3 countries, USA, Mexico, Canada. So it's very, very important. In today's video, we are going to talk about 8 players who are likely to return to Coach Chris Hughton's final squad for the qualifying. So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe if you have already subscribed too. Thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. On the Black Star series, we give shout out. So guys, if your name is on the shout out list, I want to say a very big thank you to you. Please continue to support Sports Corner GH. But if your name is not here, don't worry. Just comment under this video and I'll make sure to bring up your name in the next shout out list we do live here on Sports Corner GH. Also, in November, our giveaway is still ongoing. Make sure to comment under this video and any other video we drop here on Sports Corner GH and stand the chance of winning yourself a free jersey of your choice. Very, very simple. Please make sure to participate. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it and talk about the Black Stars. Now, the Black Stars are going to play their qualifiers and they are going to start with 2 games in November. 1 game against Madagascar, 1 game against Comoros. And this game is very important. It could determine the fate of Coach Chris Hughton. You see, if Coach Chris Hughton loses these 2 games, I don't think he will be the coach to send the Black Stars to the AFCON in January. But if he's able to win, then he can turn things around and send the Black Stars to AFCON and then see the team very well. So it is very important for Coach Chris Hughton. Now for the players, it's very important for them because you see, if you are able to help the country qualify for the World Cup and you're on that bigger stage, it helps you, it helps build your career. Your CV is rich because you have played the World Cup before. So the players too is very important. And also for Ghana, see, we the citizens, we the observers, we the spectators, we are happy if our country is there because it brings that unity. Football breaks through all religious and political barriers. So it's very important that Ghana qualifies for the World Cup for all these reasons. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you 8 players who are not new to the Black Stars. I believe that one point in their career, they have played for the Black Stars before, but they have not really earned a call-up quite recently. It is either due to injuries, due to lack of form, or due to the fact that probably they have lost their position in the Black Stars. But I believe that looking at the injuries we have and the players who are going to miss out on the squad, these players could return back to Coach Chris Hughton's final squad for the November qualifier. So guys, let's begin, and I'm going to begin with Alexander Djiku. Now, Alexander Djiku missed out of Coach Chris Hughton's final squad for last month because of an injury. Now he's back fit and playing for Fenerbahce. He's doing well for them, and I believe that we really need an experienced defender at the back line for the Black Stars, and Alexander Djiku would be that guy. But I'll be very happy to see Alexander Djiku back into the squad now that he's fit and playing for Fenerbahce. We pray that from now till when the qualifier starts, he'll be fit enough to represent for the Black Stars. But I believe that if you want one player who is going to return to the squad once he's fit, it would be Alexander Djiku. Looking at how he's having a fine season with his new club, Fenerbahce, and also how he's very important for the Black Stars. I believe that, Charlie, we need a player who is on a very great form currently at our centre back, and we need Alexander Djiku in the Black Star setup. Also, iddrisu, yes, with the injuries happening to Thomas Partey and also some of our players in the midfield who are not playing well at their club side and probably not getting game time, I believe iddrisu, this is his time. See, even though iddrisu is playing a team that is not doing well, which is Almeria in the Spanish La Liga, he is playing, he is much fit, he's much sharp, he's doing well. Now, under Coach Chris Hughton, he has ended up once, and he played against Liberia. We all saw how good he was. We all saw how well he composed himself in the midfield. I was surprised he didn't end up call-up in the last friendlies we played, but I think this is a chance for Coach Chris Hughton to call iddrisu up once more because we are going to lose an important member in that midfield, and we need an experienced player to play in that midfield. A player who has played for the Black Stars of quite long. He can bring the experience into the Black Stars midfield. So I believe the second player who could return to Coach Chris Hughton's final squad for the November qualifiers would be iddrisu. Now the third player would be Osman Bukari. Now I'm bringing Osman Bukari in the contest because the last match when we played the friendlies, he was out of the squad because of injuries, and he didn't play some games for Leicester back. He has now returned back from injuries. He has been playing some games. He doesn't play the full 90 minutes, but at least when you see him, he gets those 45 minutes, 30 minutes. He's so influential for them. You could see this is a very important player, and we need him. I'm not going to lie to you. Looking at how dried up our goals are, we need a player who can create, and we need a player who can really torment the opposition's defense. And Osman Bukari would definitely be your guy. Whether coming off the bench or starting, definitely he poses as a threat to the opponent. And I believe that once he's fit, he should just make the Blaster squad. He should return to the starting or the final squad Coach Hughton is going to use in November. Now, the next player I believe is going to make the final squad would be kamaldeen Sulemana. Now, kamaldeen Sulemana has missed some few call-ups. One was due to injuries. The second one, we don't know why, because after then, he had returned from injuries and he was playing for Southampton. Currently, he's doing well for Southampton. He's starting games for Southampton. Southampton are doing well in the championship. And he's giving assists. I believe that there's something about his game that has changed. You see, at first, kamaldeen plays without productivity. Now he plays with a lot of productivity and also conviction because he creates. He gives assists. He's doing so well. He's doing that take on. See, the difference between Jeremy Doku and kamaldeen Sulemana is the teams they play, because these players are of the same profile. Jeremy Doku, kamaldeen Sulemana almost the same thing, but they're just both playing in different teams. That is what I feel like. This is just based on my opinion. So I believe that once kamaldeen Sulemana is fit, we need him in the Black Stars. Now, the next player I'm going to talk about is Fatawu Issahaku. See, there is no Ghanaian here who is going to argue with me if Fatawu Issahaku's name returns back to the Blaster squad. Now, last month in the friendlies, he wasn't part. But last 2 months in the call-ups, he earned a late call-up to the Black Stars. But last month, he wasn't part. Now, we're not given any concrete reasons why Fatawu Issahaku didn't end a call-up in the last month's friendlies. But this month, we are playing a proper qualifiers. We need our players who are on form to end a call-up to the Black Stars. So I believe that returning to the Black Star squad would be the best thing for the Black Stars. It will be one of the best news we would hear, because looking at the form Fatawu Issahaku is having, he's having a time of his life. We need him. We really need him. His take-ons, his crosses. You see, one thing he has added to his game is his crosses. His crosses, creating chances. I mean, doing so well. And one thing I know about Fatawu Issahaku is that this guy can score a goal and you will now be asking, how come? How? He scores Malang goals. And if you need someone who can create something out of nothing, it would be Fatawu Issahaku. He can just score a goal that is of nothing, and then it would give you any 3 points. So I believe that he should end a call-up back to the Black Stars. Now, the next player would be Jojo Wollacott. Looking at our goalkeepers, Atizigi aside, Manaf Nudin and then Richard Ofori cannot be relied on. These two goalkeepers for their club side, they are not getting game time. So I believe that once Jojo Wollacott is doing so well for his club side, he has returned back for injury, he walks straight into the team. He's doing well. His first game, he did so well. Even though he considered 2 goals back, he still did so well. Made some crucial saves. We also saw him against Nigeria in the World Cup qualifiers. If one thing we know about Jojo Wollacott and he's good at, we saw him in the World Cup qualifiers. We should allow him to come back into the Black Stars. He should return. He should give competition to either Manaf and then Richard Ofori and Atizigi. We need competition in our goalkeeping department, because I feel like that's the one position in the Black Stars that has no competition. It's like when you're there, you're there. When you're injured, you go and then another person will come. It shouldn't be so. I believe that there should be some sort of competition in the Black Star goalkeeping department, and Jojo Wollacott should end and return back to the Black Star collapse for the November friendlies. And I'm going to add this player, Majeed ashimeru. Now, Majeed ashimeru has earned only 1 call-up under Coach Hughton. We saw what he could do. He's a very creative midfielder, and that is what we have been crying for in the Black Stars midfield. Now he is back from injury because he picked up an injury. He's back. But he's not playing for the Anderlecht senior team. That's my problem. He is playing for Anderlecht under 23. And the reason being that they want him to be much sharp and also get team rhythm before he can be integrated into the Anderlecht senior team. So currently, he is fit, he's playing football, but he's not playing for the Anderlecht senior team. He's playing for Anderlecht under 23. But as to the reason whether he's going to make the squad or not, I believe that will have to determine That will have to do with his fitness. If his fitness is fine, definitely he's going to make the squad. But if his fitness is not fine, I believe that Anderlecht are going to let him sit this particular one out. So for Majeed Ashimeru, I believe it's 50-50. Looking at the fact that he just came back from injury, and also the games he's playing for Anderlecht are for the under-23s. Now, the last player I believe should end a call-up back to the Black Stars would be Abdul Mumin. Now, Abdul Mumin plays in the Spanish La Liga, a defender who is doing so well. He's on top of his game, and he's starting for a La Liga side, Rayo Volcano, and he's doing so well. So if we want our defenders who are doing so well, we shouldn't go and bring defenders who cannot pass. We need a ball-playing defender, and I believe if you want one player who should return or end a call-up to the Black Stars, should be Abdul Mumin. So guys, these are my 8 players I believe should end a call-up back to the Black Stars. Abdul Mumin, Alexander Djiku, Majeed Ashimeru, Baba Iddrisu, Osman Bukari, Jojo Wollacott, Kamaldeen Sulemana, and also Fatawu Issahaku. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go vibe.